All right, so you may have been thinking, could you fit 295 6520s on a Rivian? These are the new KO3s. These are the non-OE spec, which you can tell because it's got these little cuts there. The answer is they look tough as hell. They fill the wheel wells out a ton. These do rub like crazy. This is on normal height right now. Even on high in a parking garage, you're rubbing at different angles, depending on how much turn you've gotten there. Haven't had a chance to take it off road yet, but I gotta size these down. There's just no way this thing would tear out a fender liner, no problem. But contrary to what you believe or what you read in the forums, there's a bigger concern, and that is you'll see some guys running these and 35, but it's, hey, does the spare tire fit? And yeah, it doesn't. So 295 65s, there's just no way. This thing's aired down to 5 psi right now, and it still won't fit. Yeah, you can get it in to set a little bit lower, but there's just no way it'll close or anything like that. So heads up for new ones trying to do that. I should be posting a video here, or maybe just add it onto this clip. We'll be fitting 285s into this, so stay tuned. Okay, suspension's in highest right now, but that's more or less irrelevant. We're just taking a peek. So it rubs bad here, rubs pretty bad here, and it rubs real bad. Where you at? Right back here. You can see it's just got a ton of buildup. That's about it. Again, this has not seen anything other than standard height and has not seen off-road. This one's just seen a few miles driving around town and through a parking garage, aka turning full lock. But yeah, it rubs. Okay, so rubbing, and then it looks like rubbing there, and over there. Joy. All right, this isn't low, not even lowest, but if I am off-road, there's gonna be a lot of air in these springs that probably won't ever go this low. But check this out. It is, can I get my camera closer? It is pressed up against that. They travel up. It just barely clears up top here. Like, good Lord. Okay, the real question is, can a 285 65 20 fit in the spare slot here, the spare compartment? I have tried a bit with no luck, but we're gonna try to drop this thing down to 5 psi and check and see if we have a chance then. Okay, we are down to. Okay, I dropped some more air to the tire. I'm probably somewhere around 8. And you can see here, I mean, it might close. That side looks okay. This one, not so much. I'm gonna try to stand on it again. What I haven't told you is not too long ago, actually my tonneau cover was broken and it just got replaced, gosh, 5 days ago. And so I couldn't open this lid all the way. And so I couldn't get above the tire, but I actually only had it down to like 20, 25 PSI. Could not get the thing out. So what I actually did is got one of those yoga balls, my wife's yoga ball, crammed it in between the spokes, then ran the pump to it and actually popped this thing out enough for me to remove it from the truck so I could actually use my truck in the meantime. So what I've done, because this thing is pretty wedged in here and I'm about to stand on it even more to see if it'll fit, is I got some of these door shim pumps. And so my hope is I can slip this underneath the tire. Came with a few of them. It was like $15. I'll put them in the link or the description below. Came with a few of them. Maybe I can stack them if I don't get enough elevation out, but that's the hope, to just kind of free it if it does get wedged in there. So that's the next step, and I will set the camera up so you can see how this works. Okay, so before I tried these, I actually tried to lift it and it was wedged in there. So I think that was enough to just kind of break it free a little bit. Let's go ahead and deflate these. I did not have have them stacked, which I couldn't obviously do. It looks like I have enough room to get on around the side of this over here where I can stack them. Let's see. God. Well, I'll tell you what. It's gonna damage those hinges, and it probably will not be an airtight seal, which I'm not super concerned about. But that's not great. So let's try to take a little bit more air out of this. It goes without being said that it's not great to run super low PSI like this, but these KO3s actually have a really tight bead ring, so it should stay on. All right, well, I think that's all I'm gonna get out of it. Here, let's go ahead and show. Oh, all right. Cool. That last bit of PSI made it much easier to get out. This compartment isn't completely flat. It doesn't have 90-degree angles in the bottom of it, so you actually can have a little bit of control in terms of how the tire is positioned. My goal here with me stepping all over the thing is to actually get it lower on the side where the hinges are. That way it's less pressure on those hinges when I'm do close the lid there, and it actually works. So you can see that it closes much easier this time, and there's just that little bit of extra pressure, a little bit more than usual, but not much to actually get the thing to latch. For those of you with Rivians, you do know that sometimes you got to give it a little bit of pressure, if not stand on it, to get those hinges to latch, and it's no different. So I'm pretty excited about it. This sucker fits.